Hello everybody and welcome to Monday with StarMade. And that's M-A-D-E, in case you were wondering. If you haven't heard of this, it's a recently greenlit game on Steam, I believe, that is in fairly early alpha. So, first of all, you'll notice we're in space. And second of all, you'll notice it kind of resembles Minecraft. Pretty much the easiest way to describe it is Minecraft in space, honestly. So, this is my ship that I built. Well, it's been rebuilt. It's the USS Mandalore. This is a station, which is actually a shop. And this is where you sell all your junk and buy stuff for your ship. So, and you can see up there I have 14,000 credits. I recently sold a ton of stuff I put mining. So, yeah, this is my ship. It's not much. It used to look better, but then I ran afoul of about 10 or 12 pirate ships all at once that blew most of my ship to pieces, so I had to completely build it. Now this is the inside view. Got a nice wind screen, except there's no wind in space. And this is pretty much the guts here. We got a weapons computer, power generators, ship core. I think that's a power tank up there, or maybe the salvage computer. So, it's a kind of small cabin right now, but like I said, I've had to buy a ton of whole blocks to rebuild this after it got blown up. These are the thrusters back here. This is a cockpit. It gives you a, alternate view to the ship core. So, rule number one of building ships in this game, this core always has to be accessible somehow. Now, as you can see, there is no possible way it can be destroyed from the outside without going through a bunch of holes. So it's very protected in there. But if you just did this without the doors, that would not work. You wouldn't be able to fly it because you couldn't access the core. So these doors allow you to access the interior of the ship and the core to fly it. So currently I'm in build mode. It's actually, I found, to be a very well done interface for the building, especially considering you're building a spaceship. So, let's see here. Got two interior lights for the cockpit there. This is my antimatter cannon down here. I lost the rest of my cannons in the battle, which wasn't much of a battle because all my important stuff was pretty exposed. So they blew up my weapons computer and most of my cannons before I even got off a shot. The salvage computer, I believe, is under there, and behind the thrusters are 2 banks of power generators, and now I'm in flight mode. So, let's see here. First I'm going to mark this shop. Now let's go find an asteroid to mine. I can't show you the combat in this game because for some reason the only time I run into enemies is when... Okay, I'm gonna switch to mining view here. Oops. Is when they're 10 or 12 of them and this ship is not equipped to deal with that. So, yeah, this is my mining view. Apparently I decided to unbind my stuff, so... Yeah, you just hit T select what you want and then hit the hotkey you want to bind that to. These are the asteroids. These are ones I've already mined. So, yeah, that's my cannon. That is literally all the weapons I have. Unless you count my salvage cannons, but I'll show you those in a minute. Just as soon as I find something worth mining. Let's try over here. So this ship can make pretty good time, to be honest. Like, it has quite a bit of get up and go. But it is horrendously underarmed. Okay, I think I mined this. I was doing a lot of mining when I was first playing this, so. There we go. And that was the puppy, if you heard that. Don't worry, he's doing, to be honest. Okay, so, as you can see, that stuff is ore. And so I'm going to use my, well, basically they're mining lasers, really. And yeah, so those blocks are going straight into your inventory, unlike the regular cannon that would just destroy them. Ow. So, yeah, I mean, I found it to be a pretty fun game, even though my ship got blown to pieces, like, right off the bat. That was kind of annoying, but at the same time it was kind of my fault for underarming it and leaving all my vital components exposed. I mean, what did you expect to happen, really? Okay, let's try over here. As I said, the game is currently, I believe, in alpha, so it's not, you know, you don't have a whole lot you can really do on here, but, I mean, you got pirates, you can go mining, you can build bases, build awesome ships. Also, the Yogscast did a video of this, so you should go check it out. It's pretty good now. And it also shows you combat, which, like I said, I cannot do because my ship would just get blown to pieces again. So, pretty much I'm just currently a miner that tries to get enough money to eventually rebuild his ship. The ship has only been rebuilt once, however I have reconfigured it numerous times, which is really fun, because if you don't like the way your ship looks, you can just go into build mode and just reconfigure your ship. So, let's see. I'm probably going to try to keep this fairly short because, I mean, if I'm honest, there's not a whole lot to the game right now. At least not in single player. Probably multiplayer has quite a bit more. But, unfortunately, I can't really show you that because, I mean, I don't have, like, a private server or anything, so, yeah. Okay. I think we'll just mine out this asteroid. So, I mean, this game really has some really serious potential. Like, I haven't had this much fun in a game in quite a while, even though my ship got blown to pieces. So I will make sure to link the description for the, or put a link in the description for the game. You can get it free on Steam. Well, technically you don't download it off of Steam. Anyways, yeah, it's free to play right now. Like I said, it's kind of early alpha stages, although it does have a fair amount of features implemented for a game that isn't fully released yet, so keep that in mind. It's quite a bit more impressive than you might think. It's probably the best to try to play it with friends, because I honestly think that's going to be the funnest. Unfortunately, I forgot to ask my friend to try to play this with me, so... but I suppose if you guys really want to, we could do a small mini-series on this game. See what it takes before we're blowing each other's ships up. So, this is a pretty rich asteroid here. It's nice. Money, money, money. So you can have like gravity units, which I have, but I don't have the space to really fit it in my ship, and that will basically let people ride in your ship. And it also lets you walk around in the ship like, you know, it was an actual vessel. You know, you can make interior compartments, like, I mean, yeah, I made an interior compartment, but it was really more just, I needed my ship core really well protected. So, also my advice is if you build a ship, what you should do is put all the vital components together first, and then build the hull around that. The hull? I'm not really sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. You know, you put the shell around, build the shell after you've clustered all the components the way you want them. Because otherwise, I guarantee you'll end up with something vital being ridiculously exposed, and then your ship is going to get blown to pieces by the first pirate you come across. Trust me, personal experience. Okay, nearly done here. Excuse me. Whoops. The controls are a little bit, like, they take a little bit of getting used to be perfectly honest. But, I mean, they're not that difficult to get used to, really. You know, it's no different from learning a new game, really. So, yeah, the flying's a bit awkward, you know. Could have been done a little bit better, but again, the game is still, it's not fully released, so I honestly don't think it's really that big of a deal. It's just something I hope they might try to fix a little bit before they release it. Because, yeah, this game could use a little bit of work. Okay, so that's pretty much the asteroid mine, so I'm going to go back to the shop, sell some stuff, maybe look into getting some more cannons for this thing. I'm hoping this is a new shop. The galaxies are completely randomly generated all the time, and you have, if I remember correctly, you're supposed to have somewhere around like 2,000 sectors generated for each one. Okay, so, oops. See how straight I am. Well, I'm pretty straight, except I'm upside down, but that's fixed. So, let me flip right side up. There we go. Yep, there we go. Yes, the hull is two-tone. I ran out of one color of hull plating, and so I had to switch to another. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much how you use the store. You got the price for each individual, total price, boom. Obviously, the more valuable stuff you get, the more money you're going to get out of it. That's why pirate ships are a good way to get money, but honestly, you either need to make sure this stuff is really valuable. Pretty much anything that has an L3 is going to be worth 1,000 credits a unit. So, yeah. Okay, boom. Huh. Let's see about... Ooh, good. They have some new cannons and stuff. Yeah, antimatter cannons. So, yeah. That's pretty much StarMade. I might try to revisit this with a friend, see if we can manage that. Honestly, it's a good game. You should really check it out. It's free to play. You don't got nothing to lose if you don't like it. And remember, it is early alpha. It's not going to be the smoothest or the best game yet. They're still working out bugs and such. But even in alpha, it's a very solid game. So, yeah, I hope this wasn't terribly boring for you. I know it probably would have been better if there had been some combat, but I'll probably revisit this later. Oh, there's the dog again. I'll probably revisit this later, and, you know, after I've played it some more, built up more credits, you know, gotten my ship better armed. It's really poorly armed right now. Seriously. But, yeah, that's been Monday with StarMade. Remember, I'll put a link to it in the description. You should go check it out. If you didn't like my video on it, you should go check out the one the Yogscast did. That should be far more enjoyable, I would think. But, yeah, as always, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments, and I will see you guys Thursday for more Mass Effect. Bye!